Welcome to Creators Corner, the weekly video in which me and my wife share some of our favorite creative things from around the web and around the world. First up this week is Anubhav Mishra, again, my favorite pianist of the moment, who's got something jazzy for us this week. For the next couple of months, I just do not have time to do covers. I'm doing a lot of violin teaching right now. I'm channeling all my musical energy and video music time into making videos for my violin students. So up until June, I'm just writing off doing any covers. So I'm sorry for the delay on above. I will get to that first thing in summer once school is out. I just don't have time. It's like the two sides of my brain. I just can't keep them both going. Like today, I need to work on 5 videos for my students. So I've just got to prioritize that right now until school is out. Now for some banter with me and Melissa from our weekly Twitch stream in which we share our favorite creative, cross-cultural, and constructive things from the internet, from America to India and beyond. And the first part of that is going through our Creators Corner subreddit, CC Sub. If there's something that you're working on that you'd like to share, song, poem, photo, painting, film, video, whatever it is, share it in the Creators Corner subreddit there on Reddit. In this week's episode, we talked a little bit about Rick and Morty. We talked about Video Game High School. We talked about League of Legends. Teased out an idea to maybe do a little friendly competition taking photos this week, which I'm already ahead of the game, so you need to get on top of that if you want to compete. There is no prize. It's just, you know, we'll just talk about your photos next week. So if you got an Instagram account, just send them our way. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that we consume and a lot of stuff we produce, so stuff gets lost in the shuffle a lot of times on my Facebook feed or my Instagram feed or my Twitter feed or whatever. Sometimes I get in a rut and I'll forget to check one account, blah, blah, blah. And Melissa's running like 5 social media accounts on Instagram, so it's just like we don't see everything. So seriously, if you would like something to be considered here, something you're working on, please share it in the CC Sub, or you can email me at TheSurfingViolinist@gmail.com. We watched 2 episodes of Rick and Morty. We watched episode 2. And then we watched the one about the interdimensional cable TV or whatever. So those 2 episodes, I like episode 2 way better than episode 1. It's worth showing you. I think you would get a laugh out of it. Yeah, those were pretty good. So I get that. One of the guys I follow on Twitter, he made this pretty profound observation. I'm just going to share it. So his name's Logo Daedalus. So the Futurama Rick and Morty dialectic is that of Reddit neoliberalism and accelerationism. No, I'll not stop making these parallels. So he's saying that Futurama was like Reddit, and maybe a little bit ahead of the time. I mean, I can't remember when Futurama was out, but it's basically Simpsons taken up to the next level. And Rick and Morty, he's saying, is the accelerationist cartoon, and that is so accurate. Seinfeld reinterpreted through meth, reinterpreted through 4chan. I don't know what else you could say about it, but it's super nihilistic. And then he goes back, he says, Seinfeld is to Gen X, Community is to millennials, and VGHS, Video Game High School on YouTube, is Generation Z. The fact that there aren't any serious criticisms on VGHS, the most avant-garde sitcom of the decade, is proof of how invisible Gen Z is. I was like, dude, you have... To go out on the limb for Video Game High School, that takes some serious balls. I'm going to go back and watch all 3 seasons again now. Thank you. I'm going to go back and do it. Because, and he insists that there are like these Easter eggs in there that are missed by most people who watch it. Because most people just kind of throw it out as, oh, it's just a YouTube web series. Well, the thing about this YouTube web series, it's taking a Nickelodeon sort of style, aesthetic, and tone, or Disney, you know, like the typical. If you can even stomach watching some of these shows, like my son watches one on Netflix. It's the one with the soup. What are they? Lab rats. Oh man, it is horrible. It is abysmal. And this is, you know, Netflix, bigger budget than what VGHS had.
No, it's not Netflix. It's Disney.
Oh, it is?
It's Disney.
Oh, I thought it was a Netflix original.
No,
it's horrible. It's so bad. And this is like, what, 6 years after VGHS? And so if you take that tone, you know, the style of a Disney Channel show, you'll say, okay, here's my expectations. I'm lowering the bar in terms of what the genre expectations of this show is, and then you can actually begin to appreciate it because it's doing all kinds of stuff, and it's very savvy. That part with the America's Next Top President, was it in season 2 or season 3?
It was brilliant.
It's perfect. Like, I mean, it's a perfect satire. It is Idiocracy in 3 minutes, and it wastes no time. And the punchline to that joke, fantastic. So I'm going to go back and... So that's my plug. Logo Daedalus' plug for VGHS. He has the audacity to claim that VGHS is actually more important than Rick and Morty, because Rick and Morty is just meta-nihilism. I don't know. I liked episode 2 yesterday, though. I thought that was really good, season 1. So we'll dive into the Creators Corner subreddit here. Steven Sandridge posted this one on Facebook. So this is kind of cool.
So
Flopatron Toto playing Toto's Africa. So here we go. So it's all hard drives. Oh. I just want to point that out. It actually does vibrato there. Listen to it.
Oh, nice.
That's impressive. Years back, someone did a contest. Oh, Radiohead did a contest. Their album, any song from their album in rainbows. So that's the album that turned me on to Radiohead, in which my Radiohead...
The album of Radiohead I can handle.
The one that started my obsession with Radiohead. I was late to the Radiohead party, and it was because they gave In Rainbows away for free. So when they did this contest, this one dude took it, and so that was the first time I realized you could do this. So James Houston, this phenomenal artist, just a same kind of thing, but that was the first time I realized that this could be done. So I'll play a little bit of this one. This is one of my favorite music videos ever. And so his whole artistic inspiration here was, you know, the song says don't get any big ideas, and so here is a bunch of hard drives getting big ideas, hard drives on a scanner getting big ideas about performing music. So I liked that one, so thanks to Steven if he happens to see any of this. That was a good little submission there. Hard drives.
So what do you have to
music.
do? Like, you have to write some code?
Yes. I do have a question for the chat. Do you know anybody who's actually used YouTube Red?
We were all like, I already pay for Netflix. I'm not paying for anything else.
It's like too expensive, and the
the
trailers
whole point
for
of YouTube
bad.
was that it was so you could watch it for free.
Yeah, so I've not met anybody who's doing YouTube Red. I mean, I imagine it's younger people, but again, like I just don't know. The Improbable one, I noticed I liked some of his new photos on his stream, his
Nice.
Insta stream. So I got a little bird on the rail there.
Ooh, very nice.
I mean, that looks like it could be a still in a film right there. That's a good job. I like the silhouette. So what I was thinking, here's my submission for Creators Corner, Melissa. What if we have like a favorite couple photos of the week?
Oh.
What?
I was like, contest! Let's all go take
contest?
a picture and submit it.
A contest this week? The 3 other people in the stream?
Yes.
Ishan, spamming league, lost 20 games out of my last 28. Dude, you need to watch our Saturday morning stream, which will be Saturday night for you. What we're focused on is team play, baby. It's all about the team play. Join us on NA. I know your ping won't be great. Always felt your league game was a bit weak. Oh, we're getting salty in the chat here. Okay, I'm just going to read off some.
I'm so sorry if you were in the stream and you do not play League or know what League is.
Oh, everyone knows what League is. My nephew came up with a list of 35 potential names for our team. Challenger or Bust, Recreational Hazard, Never Too Old. I'm kind of rooting for that one. Third Degree Burn, Weekend Warriors. This may be the best one, though. Bored Uber Drivers. That may be the best right there.
Yeah, that's pretty
Here's my vote. Okay, so you got...
And Little League.
And Little League. Okay, yeah, and Little League. And... So guerrilla warfare is what I was saying. It's like, okay, what is something that's like guerrilla warfare? And it's a play on words. It's not gorilla the primate. It's, guerrilla warfare. Okay. One of the biggest epithets, one of the biggest insults in league, and slightly sexual connotation, is bonobo warfare. Ultimate epithet, and it's like works on 3 levels. You got guerrilla warfare, bonobo warfare. Are you guys a couple? Galaxy Slime 206. Yes, we are. We are married.
Hold on.
2000.
We're going on 14. It'll be 14 in August.
14 August. So 15 years we'll have to do something special for a 15-year anniversary. That's like a Wood League Jubilee.
A what?
Wood. It's a joke in League. It's like you get gold, silver, bronze. Like we're nowhere near our golden jubilee, right? That's like 60 years. So when you're
a woodland
jubilee. Let's just make that up. That'd be perfect.
Awesome.
A mini adventure in the woods, because that's the biggest joke in League. You say, instead of I'm so bad I'm bronze, it's like, oh, then there's paper, cloth, wood. Wood is the main
gotcha.
Wood League. Yeah.
Like people making themselves like aluminum play buttons on YouTube when they get 100 subs.
No, that's not actually a joke. YouTube has a sub levels under silver. So
have we not hit one?
Yeah, we have.
Well, why didn't they mail us one?
Well, no, but it's just like
The certain perks you can have access to that you only get to have access to if you're a yuppie living in
I want a play
LA.
button. I want it physically mailed to me, play button.
levels. Okay, so here we go, guys. Look at the stupidity. We've got graphite.
Awesome!
Graphite level? Who came up with that? Who is the genius in the boardroom that came up with that one?
We are a number 2 pencil worthy.
You have one subscriber. You've reached graphite level. Okay, opal level is 1 to 10,000. Oh, look it! I'm bronze for life, baby.
And look at us. We are like...
I'm a bronzy in League. I'm a bronze on YouTube. Oh, man.
Well, I guess I should put together a graphite play button, an opal play button, and a bronze play button for us. I'll have to work on that.
Stuck in YouTube low hell.
We are. Stuck in YouTube, the lower rungs of YouTube purgatory. That's where the surfing violinist resides.
The Bronze Age. I'm stuck in the Bronze Age. Well, that's it for this week's edition of Creators Corner. Tune in Wednesday. We'll have our India connection. And the same thing goes for our India connection. For our Indian viewers, we are going to be working on collecting interviews over the next few months so that we can go live with those interviews starting weekly. They'll be incorporated into the weekly podcast. They'll be incorporated somehow into the weekly live stream. That's kind of the goal for the India connection. But up until then, we're still going to do this talk show format because I have 2 other jobs and Melissa has 2 other jobs. We'll get through the school year and we'll evolve into this next version as time goes on. If you would like to be interviewed, if you are an Indian and would like to talk about creativity, cross-cultural stuff, and constructive things from America to India and beyond, do shoot me an email at TheSurfingViolinist@gmail.com. Until next time, keep it creative, keep it cross-cultural, keep it constructive, and keep it consistent. YouTubers, thank you very much.